So it's been a really long time since I sat down and did an updated drag makeup tutorial. I like to change my drag look like every year or so. I guess you could say I'm like Madonna that way. I like to constantly reinvent myself. I've gotten a lot of comments asking for an updated drag routine, so here we go. I am going to be doing this video with a voiceover because it's really cold and my heater is gonna click on any minute and it's really loud and kind of annoying. So yeah, anyway, let's just jump right into it, shall we? Okay, the first thing I'm doing is laminating my brows with Got To Be Glued spiking gel. They're not quite as high as they would be if I completely like redrew them on, but it works for me if I give them a lift like this. Try to brush them up at an angle so they're not laying like straight up. While that dries, I'm priming my skin with One Size Primer, which is fab. I like to dab an extra layer on my cheeks where I have some acne scarring and large pores. I'm just using a matte foundation from Seimer Kuzami. This is kind of sick, but I've been blowing up my cheeks to apply foundation and powder, which is a simple but effective method to like fill in my pores and help give a blurred look. Sorry if that sounds gross, but it works. Now I'm using Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer to brighten underneath my eyes. I've always used like a pan stick or white clown makeup for my highlight, which is actually kind of sick and sad. So switching to a luxury concealer has been life-changing because it's actually meant to conceal and reflect light. So it just works and looks way better. I'm using RCMA colorless setting powder to set this base, but later I'll use a different powder to bake. This is just an all-over setting powder and doesn't really work for baking, but I like it because it's super lightweight and good for layering. This is just a Sephora bronzer I'm using to add depth and dimension to the outer edge of my face, and I'm just using a giant brush so I can apply it evenly and quickly. When I'm doing my nose contour, I focus on creating a tiny tip, but widening out the shape towards the bridge. I feel like this gives like way more of a natural nose contour than drawing two parallel lines down the nose. Then I'm using a smaller contour brush and doing some refining with a slightly deeper bronzer. I'm just hitting my cheekbone, jaw, and chin with it to try and recess those areas a bit. But I'm just keeping it really light, I don't want it to look muddy. Now I'm using Huda Easy Bake Powder to bake under my eyes and jaw. It's nice using the RCMA powder underneath this, so I'm not layering up a thick, ashy mug. I'm lengthening the ends of my brows with Makeup Forever brow liner, which I love because it's a super lightweight fluid and doesn't bulk up your brows, and it comes in like super natural ashy colors. Highly recommend. And now I'm cutting underneath my brow with Overachiever Concealer and setting my entire lid with a flat bone colored shadow from this Hip Dot palette. The way I've been doing my eyes has been so unbelievably easy lately. I'm completely obsessed. So I just take this tiny little like whittle brush and carve out my crease by drawing a thin line with some brown shadow like so. And I'm just concentrating the color in the center and fading it out on either side. I know this is a little crazy, but I've been doing this reverse cut crease on the bottom of my eye, which has just become like my new signature, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking, basically drawing bags on under my eyes, but I don't know, it just works for me for some reason. I feel like it gives me these really big Mary-Kate and Ashley like bug eyes. If drawing on a reverse cut crease becomes a new trend, please remember you saw it here first. Botch. So now I'm just taking a little black on the same brush and emphasizing the crease by applying it right in the center of the upper and lower crease that I drew on. This is literally it for the eyeshadow. It took like 2 minutes because I'm a gal on the go. So now I'm painting my waterline white and using black liquid liner on my lash line to define the inside corner of my eye. For years, I've basically blacked out my entire eyelid to create this psychotic black wing. But recently, I've just been using eyeliner as it was intended, and I live for it. Now I'm applying individual bottom lashes. These are the Mitchell underlashes from Tati Lashes. I'm super obsessed with these, and I feel like I'm not in drag if I'm not wearing them. I just love the way that they look with the bottom cut crease. I think it's just like a total look. It's unique. No one's doing it. So don't come for me, but I don't know the brand of these top lashes I'm using, but they're not fancy or a big brand name. I literally got them from a beauty supply store for like $4. But what you can do is just Google 25mm lashes, and a bunch of amazing lashes will pop up that are super, super affordable. I literally don't know why brands are selling lashes for $30, $40 a pair when these exist. Okay, so now I'm brushing off this bake and warming up my complexion with this Sephora Trifecta blush palette that I bought. I don't know if there's anything special about this. I guess instead of applying it to like the apples of my cheeks, I kind of just use it to warm up where I've contoured. I feel like applying it right in the center of my cheeks alters the shape of my highlight, if that makes sense. So I'm just kind of using it to warm up the outer edges of my face. Now, typically at this point, I use a setting spray, which would make everything melt together and provide a nice base for this highlight I'm about to put on, but I just ran out, so feel free to sue me. I'm using Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder and putting this on my cheekbones and down my nose. There's absolutely nothing new or interesting about this. I'm going to use a deep raspberry matte lipstick to line my lips, and I'm not sure if this works on everyone, but I'm just carefully drawing an oval shape over my cupid's bow, which just naturally lines my lips when I relax my mouth. Like I said, I'm not sure if it would work on everyone like this, but this has been like a game changer. Now I'm adding some red lipstick and red lip gloss to pair with this neutral eye. I'm kind of enjoying like a really clean, simple eye and like a really deep lip lately. So yeah, this is my current drag situation. It's a little bit Mother Nature, Goddess Girl, going back to her roots, realness, Earth Eleganza, if you will. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this new era and if you learned anything from this tutorial. You guys are awesome. Love you so much, and I'll see you soon.